Hello everybody, ciao a tutti and welcome to Art with Ms.B. Here we are for another tutorial of how to draw, and this time we're gonna draw together a cute baby bear. For this practice you need just white paper, pencil for drawing, and eraser just in case, some markers to color the bear if you don't have markers, so if you prefer to use something else, that you can use coloring pencil or crayons, and the practice will look amazing nevertheless. So I hope that you're enjoying all of these tutorials. If you didn't check out, if you're new to my page, there are so many videos that are called How to Draw. They're specifically built to boost and improve your fine motor skills in drawing. And I'm proposing different practices. Some of them are a little more formal and realistic, such as landscape, a bee, moth, and other type of insect and animals. And some other instead are just like a fun activity to give you some idea to create nice characters, animal characters that you can use to create handmade cards, bookmarks, or illustrating your stories, the story that you create. So this practice is really for everybody. It's not intimidating at all. You can pause it and watch the video as many times as you need. You can practice at your own time and convenience, and you can make multiple practices out of one video. I'm going to switch the camera so we can start. Okay friends, this is our paper. Let's get ready to draw our cute baby bear to add to our collection of characters. So we are going to use a sort of a circle slash oval to build our first shape, which is the head. Doesn't have to be perfect, go slow exactly as I did. Now we're gonna add the ears, one, so a little arch, another arch. With your eraser, you're gonna erase the lines between the head and the ears, so it looks like a continuous line. Now we're gonna add the inside, 1 and 2. Now we're gonna go down with the body. Super simple, my friend, because remember, this is not a realistic bear, representation of the bear, but is a character. So you go down with this line, nice big leg, up, back down, and you're gonna come up again, like that. Now we're gonna add the arms, 1, nice and round, and 2, nice, puffy and round. Now we're gonna add the details inside, and then you can add 1, 2 hands and feet. Now let's go to add the details of the face. We're gonna use an oval, nice and big. We are going to do a black circle here, which is gonna be the nose, and these lines, that doesn't have to be straight, you can curve it a little bit one direction or the other, it doesn't matter. And then we're gonna do 2 circles, 1 and 2, and we are going to add another tiny circle inside that we're gonna leave it white once we color. Now we're gonna have fun and color. You can use really any color that you would like for your bear. I think that I will go for brown on the outside, so I'm gonna start by outlining one by one the area that I want to color with the same color. This is a good technique so you don't by mistake color something else, and also you don't go outside the line, because you know, when you create a character you want to make sure that once you color it, the colors really support and enhance the beauty of the character and they don't scribble it, right? So this is a good technique, mostly to not to go outside on the edge of the lines that you trace. So pay attention if you know that sometimes you have the tendency of going outside when you color. This is an amazing technique that you should incorporate in your practice. You outline first and then you color, nice and slow, because remember, in art we go slow in order to go fast. And I know that is a hard concept sometimes to understand, but what it means is that if you go slow, you will take care of all the details, right? You won't need to redo the practice again. because you are already doing it properly and correctly the first time, right? And also because when you color, mostly with markers, you need to give the marker the time to release the ink on the paper. You don't know how many times some students say, oh, this marker is dry. It's just because they are coloring so fast that they're not giving the ink the opportunity to be released from the marker and get absorbed from the paper, by the paper. So let's make sure that we don't rush. Why should we rush? There is no reason. Now I'm using a different type of light brown, beige. If you don't, you can use one single. If you don't have many options of brown, you can use one single brown, but then you color the whole thing. And maybe with the gray, you will go over these details, and the gray will alter the color and will create a shade of the same brown. So even using one brown everywhere, doing gray on top of some of the parts, you will have a good result. So remember, you need to be flexible and be creative and use the colors and the resources that you have. Nice. Now we're gonna grab our Sharpie. How cute is this? It's so cute. Remember, you go over the lines that you already traced with the pencil, so they are nice and neat. You know, I think I'm gonna add a couple of, yes, I like it. And maybe also here, 1, 2, 3. Feel that it's way better. We're gonna go gently on top of the outline. Sorry, on top of the lines that we trace with a pencil. And remember, if you cannot do it in one single line, like I'm doing it, do like that, a little bit and you stop, a little bit and you stop, a little bit and you stop, okay? What is important and is you do not do it fast. I see some students going so fast that they cannot really follow the lines, and just they will ruin the whole design after, right? Because if you just go fast, I'm a teacher, I'm doing this every day, and so you can imagine that I'm pretty good, right? Nevertheless, I take my time. So the lines show a very good quality. And this is our cute baby bear that I really, really, really like. And I hope that you will use it to illustrate many stories, so to create beautiful and original artwork. I see you very soon with another nice, short, sweet practice. Ciao!